Alright. Well, I gotta uncap my resin really quick because it's capped and that feels weird. Hello Chris, how you doing? Where is Mora? There. Do this one. Let's do this one. Mora. I need a lot of it. But do numbers in a second. I don't feel right having capped resin. It feels weird. It feels wrong and it feels bad. Anyway, how are you doing today?
Gather.
Get back. Just. Alright, that feels much better. Okay. Now I can actually do things. Okay. So, how much more do I have? 2 million. 2 million more. You know, I found this I found this neat little thing on Hoya Lab which shows you, like, it's a calculator that literally shows you exactly the materials you need to do stuff. And I don't know why, but I never used this before and I feel like I should have because it's kind of broken. Anyway, so I currently have 2.4 million Mora, and the goal today is to level up Columbina. Now I'm not going to level up her normal attack because that shit is expensive. But we're gonna see, this is the plan. I want to get her to 90, I want to get her weapon to 90, and I want to get her burst and her skill up to level 9. Maybe level 8, but we'll see about that. You can see if I look at the details, it says I need in total 5.1 million Mora, which means I still need 2.8 million Mora. And then outside that, I need 4 more masks, but everything else I should actually be good. Hold on. Yeah, I should be good with everything else. Now the masks are we're actually fine on masks because we need 8 total masks, and I have enough to convert these 2 into the mask, which means we have enough weekly, have enough weapon stuff. The only thing I'm missing right now is Mora. So I still need about 3 million Mora, right? So what's 3? Calculate. So I need 3 million Mora. And every single run of Mora ley lines is 61,000 Mora. So that means I need 49 runs of Mora ley lines, right? We're going to round that up to 50 because it's easier. Which means I need in total 1,000 resin. I have 160 right now. So 840 resin. So if you divide that by 60, that means 14 fragile resin to use. So I have 242 fragile resin. 14 fragile resin will get us the amount of Mora I need, and then I just have to spend however much Mora it takes to get her artifacts. So the only thing, like, obviously you gotta build a character, you need to 90 them, 90 their weapon, level up their talents, and then the last thing is their artifacts, right? So this artifact set that came out, I've been taking a look around, and it turns out this artifact set isn't actually good for Columbina. So what's it called? The Ow Bad set is actually not as good on Columbina as this Silken set. Where is it? This Silken set. So instead of doing the Owlbat set, we're gonna do the Silken set because the ER is better. Apparently, I don't know enough about the numbers, but everything I've seen says that Silken Moon is the best on her if nobody else is holding it. I don't own another Nodcry character, so this will be the best for her. And then the other reason that I'm building, or the other reason I wanted to do this set, is the Night of the Skies Unveiling set is what is going to be best for Zibai. And I want Zibai, and since she's going to be a lunar DPS character, this is going to be the best set for her. So if I spend my resin on this domain, I'm gonna be double dipping and hopefully getting some pieces for Zibai as well. Yeah, so the first thing I have to do is spend Mora, because I gotta spend this 160 Mora to get, 160 resin to get more Mora. Just keep sure I'm farming more in the right place. I'm gonna do it in Sumeru, I think. Where is the Sumeru one? There we go. So yeah, 160 resin to spend for Mora, and then we gotta see 14 Mora ley line, 14 fragile resin. What was I saying? 14, I need to send the 160 resin I have on the ley lines, and then 14 more fragile resin worth of runs on the more ley lines, and then in theory that should be enough. Unless I somehow did my math incredibly wrong. That should be good. Okay, back down instead. And then once I get enough Mora, I think what I'm gonna do is probably do the same thing I do whenever I build characters, which is test her with nothing invested, then test her with level up and then weapon and stuff like that. Hello Armand, what do you mean why am I live right now? It's only 3:40 a.m. It's late. It's late. I have How do you expect me to build the moon goddess if there's not a moon out? See, I'm thinking ahead. Streets ahead. Yeah, so I think once we get all the Mora farmed up, we'll test her out, and then at each stage, and then we'll get into artifact farming, which I hope won't take a while, but you never know with artifact farming. Because realistically, well, not realistically, technically, I could be done with artifact farming in like one run. Or it might take me every single fragile resin I own. The goal, by the way, for Columbina build is I'm thinking I want ER HP crit rate or HP crit rate. Either one doesn't really matter to me. I'll take whichever one I get first, right? Preferably, I would like HP, because I think with the Silken Moon set, she won't need as much ER. But we'll see what she gets first. And I do want crit rate, because I did splurge and buy myself. Well, I didn't not buy myself. I did get Columbina's weapon, which has crit damage as a substat and has a crit damage passive. And I want to get, so I think I want to get her crit rate just to make use of all that crit damage. I don't know what she ascends with. I hope she ascends with crit rate, but you never know. And just so I make sure, I don't have any fragile or transient resin, do I? No. No transient resin today. Alright, so that is all the Mora. 2.9 said... Dude, what did it say? I gotta look it up. Was it 5. Let me check that again. It was 5.12. Second. 517,215. Okay, so did you pull for Columbina yet? Yeah, she's on the team. Do you see? Right here. One thing I really don't like about her is she's floaty. Like, she has less gravity, so she falls slow. And I don't know why, but it annoys me. It's weird. Anyway, so I need in total 5,127,250 Mora. Which means about, but I also need Mora to actually level up artifacts. I don't remember how expensive it is. So we're gonna, I think, do I have to use the fragile resin first? I think I do. Let's just do 2 for now. Hello, Karu. Welcome, welcome. How was your day or night? Okay, I don't want to... Mara's ley lines get kind of annoying, so let's do Fontaine instead. Alright, so I said I'm going to need to spend 14. I'm going to need to spend 14 fragile resin to get enough Mora. This will be the first 2. I probably should condense all of it now that I think about it. Hold on, so I need to do, let's just, okay, that's 14. That is all the Mora, 841, I love that number. So this is in theory all the Mora, all the resin I need for ley lines. But I don't want to do 20 runs, so let's do some resin. That is not good, you're sick. Well, I'm sorry that you're sick. Hopefully you get better soon. Forget to take it easy on yourself. Alright. You think you're gonna be sick too? Starting to feel it? Well, don't get sick. Drink water, and I don't know. If I could give you my professional opinion as a human being, I would advise you to not get sick. But it is in your best interest to not get sick. You're welcome for that, by the way. Been sick for a few days, so you're starting to get better already. Well, isn't that good? Oh, not rude. It is. Yeah, I know. It's a little known fact in the medical community that you really don't want to be getting sick. It's such a weird misconception, you know? So many people just don't know that. Don't know why.
Witness my rise.
I'll work on my posture. Oh, and by the way, once Columbina is built, we're gonna head into the Spiral Abyss. Well, tip from you: if you eat ice cream or something cold, it numbs your throat, so it works well when your throat hurts. I gotta say, out of all the sicknesses I've ever had, which isn't a very diverse cast, Out of all the illnesses I've had, I think the worst two I've ever had were COVID and strep throat. Because when I got COVID, I actually thought it was just like a really bad case of strep throat. But having your throat hurt to the point where you can't just swallow your spit is probably the worst thing I've ever had to experience. It was it's like my least favorite thing. I don't like any form of being sick, but that one's the worst. I also hate ear infections. Those ones are also really annoying.
This is where you fall.
Oh, hello, you're still alive. Okay, so yeah, once Columbina is built, we're taking her into the Spiral Abyss. Because I went to do the Spiral Abyss this reset, and I brought my level 1 Columbina just so I could trigger some of the lunar reactions, and it was working pretty well. And I think I could have done it, except my Columbina died on the 2nd floor. So I couldn't finish there, and I was gonna reset and try it again. But I thought, you know what? We're building Columbina on Friday anyway, might as well wait. So yeah, that's the goal. Doctor recommended the ice cream. You probably had COVID in 2020 or 2020. You're sick a lot, but you never bothered enough to get it diagnosed. Well, the only reason I know I had COVID is because you know, like the home COVID tests. I had the worst. I had like the most insanely awful thing I've ever experienced ever for I think 2 days, and I finally got to the point where I couldn't handle it. I was like, okay, I need to go to the doctor, because strep throat, you need antibiotics for it. There's no way to like, it doesn't clear up on its own. You have to get antibiotics for it, and they usually take a while to get. So I was like, I can't handle more days of it. I have to do it immediately. But before I went, my mom told me to take a COVID test, and I did. And then it turns out I had COVID. So instead of going to the doctor, I just took like a ludicrous amount of loose amount of Tylenol or Motrin, and just slept. That was it. Can't hear my voice through Genshin. Really? Genshin is too loud. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I might be sitting a bit too far away. Okay, is that better? Alright, if I spam Arlecchino's auto attacks and talk, is it easier to hear me? Good? Okay. You guys gotta tell me earlier. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know if you can't see it, but I changed my mic. Like my mic is in a different spot, and I'm in a new chair, so the chair I'm in doesn't have the chair I used to have kind of sat like this naturally, and then this chair is now sitting like this, so I'm sitting farther back than I normally do. So I gotta readjust all that stuff. Okay, so how much more do we have? Or resin? Okay, so probably like 7 more runs, I think. Then we should be good. Oh, I just got reminded. So before the stream started, I don't know how many of you guys play Wua, but the Wua's 3.1 live stream went on. Yeah. And I was watching it, and first of all, it looks really cool, but I was reading like their chat, and I gotta say, it made me appreciate all of you so much more, because I have never read a more annoying or degenerate chat in my life than that Woowa live stream. It was just like the worst. It was just like a combination of the worst people I've ever heard in my entire life jammed into one stream. The previous chair must have been uncomfortable. Yes and no. It was uncomfortable, but not just because it leaned forward. It also, it wasn't like, it was a cheap office chair. So it was like a piece of plastic and then a mesh fabric on top of it that you would sit on. And it was too small for me because I got fat legs. So like the sides of my legs would rub up against the plastic and it would kind of hurt if you sat too long. But the fact that the back was like tilted forward actually didn't mean too much because it was straight. It was mostly straight, and then the top of the headrest was like leaned forward. So it actually helped me keep my posture relatively good because it's like touching the top. Whereas this one, it's like super soft, but this is how it sits naturally, which is just leads to poor posture. But I don't miss the old chair. Thanks to your Discord server, you got a nail client. Ooh, I'm excited for you. I'm glad. I hope that worked out well for you / will work out well for you. How fun.
Witness my wrongs.
By the way, I've been farming for this. Since like I've been working on this all week, right? Because I was like, I wanna farm Columbina, or I want to build Columbina, right? So I need to spend some time just re-farming her materials and such. And the part of the issue with that is I thought, oh, I'm gonna be building Columbina, so now is a great time to finish my goal of 90ing every character again, which I did, but I forgot that it's so expensive that I spent 8 million Mora, I think, just leveling characters, and I ran out of Mora for the video, so I have to spend fragile resin, which is super annoying. Because if I hadn't spent the resin like that, I would have been fine. But oh well. Now, okay, this should be the last set of condensed resin. Sorry, last set of fragile resin for Columbina's leveling and stuff. And then we should be able to go, this is not the right NPC. And then we should be able to start building her and testing out her damage. And then we can go to your mom's house. What is it called? Oh, artifact farming, right. Artifact farming, your mom's house, potato. Okay. We got 4 more runs, and then how much resin do you think it's gonna take to do artifact farming? Because I don't want to, like, I don't want to just spend 20 fragile resin if I don't have to. Because imagine if I had like 20 fragile resin, right? Or sorry, imagine I spent 20 fragile resin and I just immediately popped it, right? And then on the first run, I get 3 perfect artifacts that roll perfectly, and I never need to farm artifacts again. Imagine how wasteful that would be. You wanted to join the Discord server, so you downloaded Discord again, and it said your account was scheduled to be deleted, so you can't log in or make a new account with this. That sounds unfortunate, and I don't know what to tell you. So your account was scheduled to be deleted. You can't log in or... I mean, could you... Is there any way to, like, resolve that, or is it just gone? Streaming at such a weird time, it feels weird that none of the YouTubers are in chat. Well, I'm sorry. I have a weird sleep schedule today, or I've been having... I don't know if you guys might be too young for this, but because you have lives and stuff, but sometimes I stay up too late, and you know, I'll stay up too late, and then I'll end up staying up later and later and later until I cycle my sleep schedule back to a normal time. So I actually woke up at 1:40 today, and the goal is to wake up at like 2 a.m. tomorrow, and just do that until I'm waking up at like a normal human time. I guess I could have waited to stream, but I don't want to.
Laid bare.
One more. We need one more line, and then this should be 5 mil. This should be. I should have more, unless I did something terribly wrong. This should be it. Let me just make sure. There we go. 5.4 million Mora. Oh, we're good. All right. So next up, I should probably. Oh, before I do anything, I just realized today is actually the day I get my Hotel constellation because I missed today. So today's the day. It didn't give you a time frame for an video, so you just gave up and we'll try to make a new account in like a. That sucks. Sorry. I guess that's that must be annoying. I didn't even know that they would delete like inactive Discord accounts. Okay. Right. So I actually get my Hotel today. Yeah. Boom. That's my Hotel C1. Which means I can now do the charge it, like I can change the way I combo with her, which is awesome. And then I think the next event I think I'm gonna do Miko, because I do have a C1 Miko, because I got lucky on her. C2 just seems cool, and then we'll see where we go from there. Anyway, that little business over with. Claim this. Actually get some more, that's cool. Okay, so first thing that I need to do before we start testing her is I need to figure out a team comp for her, because like I said, I actually don't have any characters. Does I know help this or no? Two moon sign character, yeah, okay. Aren't the usual chatters mainly from EU, so it's a pretty reasonable time for them right now? Well, I think they're probably like, you know, I'd assume people in EU are probably doing things like going to work, going to school, you know, doing stuff with their lives with right now, I would assume. Okay, so I know it does work, so what's next? Maybe just throw in official? Oh yeah, yesterday I also did all the Hex and Zircle buffs too. So all my characters are now Hexarray characters.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
The Prinzessin der Verurteilung. I don't actually know if this is good, but we're gonna test her. So what's the best place to test Columbina's damage? Probably just the Dorito, right? Let's just do the Dorito. The good old Dorito. You guys excited? So I want to see what her damage does. That's why Zhongli's here. Mainly just so I can keep her alive. Actually, you know what? Screw I know. I don't really care about like the lunar buffs. I want to test out lunar crystallize because it's. Oh, I could try it lunar bloom. Okay, hold on. I just need to be able to keep her alive. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's do Ningguang, because she's probably the best character to test Geo with. And
Let's make
then
haste.
we'll remove him, and I want to try out Lunar Bloom. I think this is how these work. This is actually... So I'm excited because this is actually my first time using the Lunar reaction, because this is my first Nodcry character. Technically, Ino is, but she doesn't like enable them, so I'm excited. You're from EU, but you're not in school because you're sick. Yeah, but you're in exigent circumstance. Where did my Dorito go? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skill. Okay, let's see. Lunar Bloom. How does this work? Did it do anything? I don't think it did anything. Okay, this was a bad... That was a bad attempt. Let's try that again. Columbina is fun? Well, I hope so. Oh, look, she does have a little ring. Okay. New plan. We'll test out her damage individually. So we'll do her skills and her ults, and then we'll do another test with her Dendro. No, that's like 20 tests. I don't want to do that. I think we'll just test her baseline damage because I can't be bothered to test all the reactions. Okay. That's what she looks like. You can trigger a Lunar Bloom from Verdant Dew charge attack. Hold on, Lunar Bloom from a Verdant Dew. Whatever happened to fire meets ice and melts? I miss how simple it used to be. Training super hard, thinking about staying home till tomorrow. Are you allowed to just do that? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I also got Lumine's new outfit because I wanted to save as much resin as possible. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I wanted to save as much resin as possible, so I did the Archon quest so I could get the free drops. Look at that.
By royal decree. Propagate.
Okay, how does the lunar crystallize work then? Okay, whatever. We're gonna kill him if we keep doing this. So, anyway. This is not the greatest test because I didn't test, like, everything. But I don't care. Because we are gonna now level her to 90. Whenever she does a charge attack and you have a Verdant Dew, instead of using stamina, we'll use that instead. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know how that's how it worked. Anyway. So we should have everything we need to level her. Everything is pre-farmed. It'll be cool. So let's just do this. Let's just spend all the money I have saved up, yeah? In the end of the semester, most people don't even come to classes and just study for exams. Crazy.
By the eternal...
Oh, she ascends with crit rate. That's gonna make building her a lot easier. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm actually so excited. So she ascends with crit rate. I have her on a crit damage weapon. Dude, she's gonna be so easy to build. Maybe not super easy. It doesn't look like this is a ludicrous amount of crit rate. But the statement still stands. She's gonna be a lot easier to build than I thought. What weapon is she on? She's on her signature. I don't actually know what it's called. You get a ton of crit rate from all over kit, so never go over 70 because you're over on crit rate. Okay, I'll have to take a look at her skills just to make sure, because I actually didn't read them. Okay, but we now have Columbina at level 90. And by the way, let's just take a little break, because Columbina being at level 90 means I once again... My camera's in the way. Hold on a second. I once again have every single character on my account at level 90. Including the mannequins, which is annoying. Those were annoying. But again, every character to 90. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, okay, so with that done, let me camera back. Alright. One of our ascension passes gives crit rate. Okay, hold on. Let me claim these fates again, because also, with every character at 90, I now have 260 standard fate. Okay, let's take a look at what she does. So, when triggering gravity interference, which is something, she gains the lunacy effect, which gives her up to 15% crit rate. Okay, so in theory, you need to 85% crit is max. So she has 15% crit rate innately. Yeah, okay. So base of 24, 64. This is her weapon, by the way. We have her on Nocturne's Curtain Call. Okay, so let's go test how much damage she can do at just level 90 with a level 1 weapon and 0 artifacts. Literally not even equipped. Oh, also I just realized, hold on. This is really important. We gotta give her... Oh, I don't have the wind glider for her unlocked yet. Never mind. If you have llama, that's also more crit rate. I don't have llama. This is the first Nodcry character I have. Oh, my hand hurt. Alright, let's see what we got. I mean, there was a damage increase. It wasn't super interesting, but to be fair, I didn't really expect it to be. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get her weapon to 90. We're gonna test her out, and then we're gonna test. Then we're gonna not test. We're gonna test our luck by artifact farming. Her skill is going to be very small AoE. You're gonna have to hug enemies. Without Ascended Gleam, area for skill is very. Well, oh well. Really, the only reason I got Columbina was because I really wanted a Nodcry character to access the Luna reactions. She gives me access to all of them. Also, I want to get Zabai. Perfect, there we go. Okay, let's get her weapon leveled. Nocturne's Curtain Call. Oh, I forgot. Fine. Oh, man. Hold on. This might not be important to you, but I don't like using 3-star weapons to level stuff up, so I have to lock these. I don't have the Mora to do this, though. Whatever, fuck it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I do this, but I have to do it. It's just something I do now. Who's my favorite Nodcry character? A good question. Probably Flynn's. Okay, hold on. like, I'm not gonna, okay, so I'm not gonna count Alice. I'm not gonna count Varka. So between Inefa, Ino, Nefer, Inefa, Ino, Nefer, Lauma, Columbina, Flins, Iluga. I think that's all the Nodcry characters. I think it's Flins. I think Flins is the coolest so far. Best design. Really good kit. Yeah, I think it's Flins. Technically, her bursts only bust lunar reactions that are created by characters on their own, meaning any characters that don't actively create lunar reactions on their own without her don't get the buff. That may be true, but again, she gives me the ability to create the lunar reactions, which is the most important thing, because I literally cannot create lunar reactions on this account without her. So I may be using her inefficiently, but she does let me access that part of the game, which is important to me. Jehoda too. Oh yeah, Jehoda is she's fine. I don't hate any of the Nodcry characters except Iluga so far, but Flins is definitely my favorite. You understand that? You're just saying because you didn't realize until you played her. Honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you. I didn't even read her kit. All I knew about Columbina is that she let you proc lunar reactions, so I said to myself, we're gonna get that one, and that's about all I know of her, because that's all I need about it. That's literally all I needed from her, was that ability. Her burst will only buff herself. If you're playing her without any other Nodcry units, yes. But it will buff anyone who can create lunar reaction. Yep. Well, unfortunately for me, I did not get any of the lunar characters because I wanted Alice. Alice isn't coming for a while, if ever. So we'll work here. You know, can I just say, there was a point in time, and you could find this clip somewhere, where I said, I think it was when I was doing my Natlan's summer resort video, I said I think Lauma is going to be a very attractive character because she's going to be the worst Nodcry character, and they're gonna bait you into pulling her early. So you have to spend money on upcoming characters, and holy shit, I was so wrong. That has to be like the worst statement I've ever made, ever. Because that was just like the worst, like that was just completely wrong. I was so wrong. And hand up to God, like that was just, could not be further from the truth. You thought Alice was for the next region? I mean, Alice is technically like a Mondstadt character. Like, she's Hexen Circle and has highest ties to Mondstadt. So whenever, assuming we do go back to Mondstadt, that's probably when she's coming out. But I don't know when that's gonna be, because it might not happen, you know? Or like, it might not happen for a while because Snezhnaya is next. So I might be, you know, that might take a while. Okay, we'll be able to do this. Why is she a Nuvolette team if she only buffs Nodcry characters? Well, Nuvolette is kind of special case, isn't he? This is a perfect song to upgrade it to. I gotta say, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys have been in the new Nodcry area, but these enemies you had to get her weapon are in the most annoying locations I've ever had the displeasure of visiting ever. Like, they have like, it's so annoying. You could pair her with Inefa or Llama. Inefa is currently like Columbina's best. Inefa is currently Columbina's best teammate because they're so strong together. Yeah, I thought Inefa was. I like Inefa, and I wouldn't mind having gotten her, but it's a little bit late for that. Okay, we gotta test her with her weapon upgrade. Oh yeah, let's look at her crit stats, by the way. 24 to 138. Oh my god. So I need like 60 more crit rate to max out her crit rate, right? So if I give her a crit rate circlet, we're already basically there. Honestly, didn't look like anything. But again, I don't really expect her damage to be super high. Did you see that? Did you see my Lumine skill hit for 10k there? Not bad, Lumine. Is that just from her stat buff? Or is that because of Columbina? The reason why Columbina is newbie team is the first place, it's just alternative. You don't have his best in slots like Shylin and Ozma. I think it's, I mean, that might be true. I think it's also a big case of Nuvolette really functions with basically anything. Because Shylin and Kazuha is for like hyper carry Nuvolette, right? But you can kind of run Nuvolette in any way you want and he's chilling. Okay. We are now going to upgrade. Today we're only upgrading her skill and her ultimate because I don't actually have enough of the weekly drops yet, and I can't make those happen quicker. So speaking of which, I actually have to go upgrade that. He also benefits from the new reactions, giving him stacks for one of his Ascension passive as a Hydro reaction. Yeah, because Nuvolette just pumps out so much Hydro. Any kind of like Hydro related reaction, he's gonna be strong with. He's just like one size fits all is how I think of him. Right, welcome Cotton Sheep. How you doing? We are in the middle of building Columbina. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Okay, so we gotta do. Of course, I accidentally did it one at a time. Then change this. Yep. There we go. So there we go. We now have 8 mask drops. We should be good. His kit was one of the kits changed by Lunar Reactions being added to the game alongside Navia, who benefits a lot from Lunar Crystallize. That's true. I'm excited for Navia because that's another good thing for Columbina another buff for Navia is gonna be Columbina. I'm excited for that. Doing good. How about y'all? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm chilling. I'm like a villain. Now, this is the time to see whether or not I actually did my math right. And it looks like I didn't, because I don't have enough slime concentrate. Okay. Why didn't I have enough slime? Oh, because I leveled. I didn't do the math right. I always do that to myself. Christopher Columbina. Yeah? You gotta follow up to that statement, or is that all you wanted to say? You dyed it, it's decent. Crystallize itself doesn't do too much because Navia doesn't scale off of defense, but it does give her stacks faster. Okay. I mean, right now I'm running her on with Xiangling and Bennett, so I'm thinking I just replace Xiangling with Columbina. Not sure yet. I don't use Navia enough to know exactly what I'm doing with her, but we'll see. I also need more. Oh. I need 4 more moonlight drops. And then I needed 8 more of these. Cool. Why does she want slime drops? I don't know. Does it matter? Okay, so Columbina is now at double 9 talents, 1 away from triple 9. Let's go test out her damage again. See what she can do. You did Farina, Navia, Columbina, and Shylanen. I'll be honest, like, that's when I was building Navia, that's what everyone was recommending to do Farina teams. I don't like Farina on Navia's because I don't know if I'm crazy, but I know everybody just loves Farina on health. What the hell? Oh, there's a ore deposit on the map. Ningguang is showing me. You might switch out Shylanen if you get some copies of Luga since he buffs Lunar Crystallize specifically. Does he now? Yeah, that was not a very high damage increase, but it doesn't matter because that's what her damage looked like with nothing. Now, unfortunately, we get the extremely unfun process of farming artifacts. Let me fix up the team really quick. Where's the Dongster? There we go.
An
Well,
insurmountable
it was a regional
problem,
enemy
I
drop for
presume.
characters from respective regions. Well, Slime doesn't have a region. Slimes are everywhere. Give me one of the best teammates for Zubai alongside Columbina. I don't like to hear that. Okay, what was I say? Oh, right. So before we actually spend any resin on artifacts, I actually have a couple of these domain reliquaries which have these drops. So we're going to use all of these and see if we get anything good. No. 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 Maybe, but it's not looking good. Maybe, but that also doesn't look good. No. And like again, that doesn't look very good. But no. 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 Okay. Let's do... Okay, so for now, we're just going to throw what we have on her because might as well, right? And we'll see what upgrades we can get. So I think I wanted an ER Sands, but we'll stick with that for now. We want an HP Goblet. Put that one on her. Okay, none of these are good. In fact, they're so bad I'm taking these off. That one. Okay. You mean to ask, why do you specifically hate Iluga? I don't like 4-star. I don't like characters in this game that look young but are supposed to be older. And I really hate the young boy model. Slime always gave Mondstadt vibes to you, but you're right. Well, yeah, Slime, like, because most people think of Slimes as a Mondstadt thing because, like, they're the first enemies you fight. But Slimes exist in every region. They're, like, they are kind of Mondstadt drops, but they're also, like, universal. Understandable? Yeah. I mean, it's just a personal gripe I have. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying that's what I have. Okay, let's do... it's... Wait, 60... 180, 240... It's 300, so let's do 5. We'll start off with a bit of kinetic resin. Do you hate Nahida too? Yeah, my hate for Nahida is like super well founded. I've talked about how much I hate Nahida for a long time, but I hate Nahida. I don't hate Nahida because she's like a young, like a child model that's supposed to be older. I hate Nahida because of her voice and the fact that she's an Archon. I like Archons being powerful characters, and Nahida is the worst one in my eyes because of it. You feel like Chi-Chi has a proper excuse for why she looks younger than she actually is? Yeah, Chi-Chi's fine. I mean, Chi-Chi's not alive, so you can't really blame the dead child. Okay. Also, having Columbina is going to greatly speed up these runs because it's going to mean I don't have to actually wait for... Oh! I just came. That is near perfect piece right there. The only way this could be better if this was HP. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing that sucks about this artifact set is I cannot what's it called? I cannot strong bomb. Yaoyu too because she's literally a child. Well, yeah, I don't hate Yaoyu. Yaoyu is just a kid. Like, I'm not saying every kid model character is bad. There are characters that are just kids. I specifically don't like characters that are designed to look like kids, but in the game are not kids. You know? Like, I hate kids that are, like, especially, it's because Genshin has a very anime style, like, art style, and you see, like, the basic NPCs that look like they're in their mid-30s calling a little kid boss. Like, that's just really... I just don't like it. You just what? I came because the piece was really good. Did you not hear it? You've been addicted to Arknight's Enfield ever since it came out. You're currently playing it. I played it, so I have a friend who's really into Arknight, so he convinced me to try it out. I played it yesterday, for like 4 or 5 hours, and I'm kind of sad because I thought it was going to be an open world game, which it isn't, but it's kind of close enough. I'm not a huge fan of the factory thing, but like, it was fine enough. I think I might try playing it. Like, I think I might play it a couple more times. But I don't think I'm gonna play it like a gacha game where I log in daily. I don't think I can be bothered to do that. It's a fantasy. We're about to spend a lot of resin. The only thing I will say is I am 100% not going below 200 fragile resin.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Transfixed.
Because I also need the Mora to level up these artifacts. I don't know how expensive it is, but I'm not dropping below. I think the lowest I'll go for artifacts is 210. So we don't have a lot of options here because we do need a lot of people. Lovely. We also want pieces for Zabai, and I'm getting nothing. It ain't for everyone. You personally love a game that gives a change with how gacha games are set up. Well, I mean, I don't like. It's still, the thing is, for me, Enfield is still a gacha game, right? Like, the basic setup for how you play gacha games is you log in, complete daily tasks, and log out, right? So it's like, I don't hate Enfield, it's fine. It's just that the big thing with gacha games, like the main selling point for gacha games has to be the core gameplay loop. And that's the reason I like playing Genshin and Wuwa and don't actually like playing Star Rail. I still log into Star Rail daily because at this point it's like, it's super quick and easy and I don't have to pay attention to it. But I don't play it anymore because while I do like the characters, I don't like the main gameplay loop. But I like open world games. my favorite games are games like the Horizon series. So I really enjoy Genshin because it's an open world game, and that's just like the style of game I like playing. The reason I don't think I'm going to play Enfield is because
Solidify.
Here comes the catch.
because it's like its main gameplay loop is focused around like the factory building, and I think the factory building is fun for like a one-off thing. I like base building games like that as something to get addicted to for a couple days at most. You know, like it's something to scratch that kind of itch in your head for a little bit. But I don't think it's gonna be something I devote in my daily life to.
Order guide you.
Also, like the combat is kind of weird to me. At the start, it felt too easy, and it's not exactly difficult, but something about it just feels a little bit off. Also, I know nothing about Arknights. Why is every character a furry? Is that like a thing? Is the Arknights universe like just super furry? I mean, if Zabai doesn't need a crit circlet, this is gonna go hard. It's a normal thing? Oh, okay. I guess.
Gather.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Surge.
That's the wrong character.
Transfixed.
Okay, so after this set of resin, because we have like 2 more runs, we're gonna see what her artifacts look like. Not expecting a lot, because we're getting nothing. Like, look at this. This is terrible. It's times like this where I really miss the strongbox, because the strongbox is so nice.
Stabilize.
These are about to get dicey. Busted. Overruled.
What? What, the piece? Wasn't that bad. Well, I know it was that bad. Okay. It kind of pisses me off that lunar reactions have like the name of the reaction pop up. There's a lot of visual clutter. I don't love this, but it is an HP goblet with crit damage. I would prefer no, someone else is gonna comment. What? That it goes, yeah. What's wrong with that?
This is order. Gather.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Surge. Transfixed.
Oh, I forgot. You know what? I completely forgot we have resin, or not resin. Elixir to use. We can use elixir as well. You're far too sane for these kinds of comments. Far too sane. And unemployed. Sane and unemployed. Okay, let's take a reset. Oh god, I'm white. Let's take a reset, see what we can give her for now. So crit damage. Crit rate and ER would be best. Crit damage with 3 flat stats. Flat stats. Crit rate with double HP is probably better. Yeah, I think that's the best. Oh, but it's not a... Okay, I forgot. It's not a Sans. Let's see. So we have her on this. Yeah, this is just perfect, I think. Dude, but this is the next best one. ER, crit. Crit HP, crit damage, no crit. Crit EM. We only care about crit, ER, and HP right now. Double crit, single crit with ER. This is crit, ER, EM. Maybe we'll take the double crit with HP. And then this is HP with crit and flat HP. Not great, but we'll stick with that. And then crit rate. So we can only craft one of these sets for now. We can off-piece. We can off-piece the circlet because the circlet's the most expensive, right? So we need crit rate with the ER. That comes to crit rate, crit damage, HP. Go by fix. Oh my god. Hold on a minute. Why can't I? Okay, there we go. Crit rate with ER, crit rate with ER, crit rate with no. We're looking for crit rate, crit damage, and ER. How hard is that to find? Apparently really hard. Holy shit. This sucks. Okay, hold on. This one would be not great. This one would be actually really good. Well, not really good. Ooh, okay, we have two good candidates here. We have crit rate with a crap ton of HP and ER, but no crit damage. And then we have crit rate with crit damage, like with middle piece. What are we thinking? Because these two pieces look good for her. This one won't have any crit damage, but it'll give her a lot of HP and ER. This one will give her the same amount of ER, but less HP, but also crit damage. Try this. So with this, 62 to 173. Yeah, okay, and then I think we craft a Sands. What's her HP looking at? 25k. I think Columbina maxes out at 35k. So let's upgrade this one first. Because based on how these rolls go is whether or not I'm going to go that's about as bad as it can get. We're gonna reshape that because I can't be. Yeah. This is just better in every way, shape, or form. Keep that for now. Okay. Reshape that. Let's do this one. This one could also roll pretty bad. That defense roll hurt more than you could ever know. Oh! I'm out of Mora. Okay. Okay, let's... Okay. It's been a very long time since I've been so poor, but having like 2,000 Mora is disgusting. Ugh. I forgot I have to actually craft it. The only time you would accept defense as a roll is for any Noelle. Well, also Zabai, Ito, Oro. But defense, you're not... Excuse me, that's gross. You're not wrong that defense is like a super bad roll for like basically any character. There's very few I guess Albedo too. There's very few characters in the game that actually scale with defense. And most of the time, you don't really want like a huge amount of defense. Like obviously you want defense because it's like there's scaling damage stat. But for most of those characters, you also want other stats like crit or ER. Like for Goro, you want ER and probably a little bit of crit. Albedo, you want crit. Ito, you want crit. Noelle, you still want crit, and you also kind of want attack too. And you kind of want ER. I'm gonna be honest, Noelle's kind of a stat whore. She kind of needs every single stat in the game, except EM. Oh, I wonder if Columbina makes Noelle better. I don't have Stone Thresher. Okay, anyway, we're gonna keep rolling these artifacts, and honestly, if these roll halfway decent, we might be ready for the Abyss. The goal is to 36 star the Abyss. I think I could do it without Columbina, but might as well do it with Columbina since we can. You want to surprise someone with Noelle because she healed a ton plus damage. I like Noelle, but she needs, like, Noelle needs, she kind of needs Farina and Stone Thresher and consequently Mara Chelsea. She's not a very flexible character. She needs a lot of investment for a 4-star. But I think it's cool that you can get like the same amount of attack and defense. Navia should have scaled off defense, changed my mind. I like that Navia's attack scaling because attack scaling is better supported in the game. I just wish that characters were a bit better fit to archetypes, right? Because Geo is all about shields, right? But most Geo characters are defense scaling. Then you have Navi and Ningguang who are attack scaling. You have Noelle who is dual scaling. And then you have Zhongli who's HP scaling. I guess Shiori also likes defense. It's just, like I think basically every single Hydro character that's not Xingqiu and Child is an HP character. It's weird that the archetypes are so not fit. I don't think there's a single Pyro character that doesn't build attack. There might be there's a bunch of Pyro characters who build a little bit of EM. Oh, duh. Hu Tao. But Hu Tao's weird because she builds Hydro or HP, right? But she builds HP that converts into attack. You're not building HP because she scales with HP. Well, I mean, she kind of does. She scales with HP, but she also converts HP into attack. Which is weird. That's a weird way to build a character. You didn't know she already scales with that? You built her with HP, attack, and double crit? I thought she scaled with defense. Am I wrong about that? I could be wrong. It'd be embarrassing if I was, but I thought she did. Ooh, not bad. That's a solid piece. This one's okay. This one's pretty solid. This one we're gonna craft. This is the next worst piece, I think. Don't ask you, you're just an idiot. Don't say that. So the only good thing this can roll is crit damage. Now the question is, we need 2 pieces, right? So we need 2 good pieces. We need a good Sans. Oh wait, I need to check on her ER. Her ER is 149. It's fine. Her HP is 3,000. Okay, so we might want an HP. We might want an ER Sans rather than HP. Because I'm pretty sure Columbina's damage caps out at about 35,000. So I think I'm going to do an HP Goblet and an ER Sans. But I don't like either of these ones, and I can only craft one. Engine is confusing with kits, and so go on, you need Razor language all the time. Well, I mean, it kind of does tell you on their talents what it scales with, though. If you click on it, you go to attributes, it shows you that it scales with HP. So I think Chiori does, but I could be wrong. Anyway, Sans is cheaper. Goblet is more expensive. What's her crit at already? It's at 70 to 186. That's actually not bad crit. Okay, I'm gonna take the risk and roll this one. I know it's gonna roll into EM and defense every single time I roll it, but Ooh. Okay, 1 crit damage roll is already more than I was expecting. Flat HP is probably the bet. Okay, you know what? We'll take that. So we're gonna shape her a sand. You're mostly blind. Mostly blind, huh? That's interesting. I've never. I don't have a follow-up comment. Sorry. Trying to use all my brain here. So we want an ER Sands with double crit, please. Wait, we're on the right set, right? Yeah. Okay. Got to wear your glasses all the time. Ooh, this is pretty good. I think if it had, the only way it could be better is if it had a flat stat or a flat HP. So that's pretty much good. That. Don't do it. I know you want to do it, game. I know you think it would be really funny, but please don't do it. Okay, there you go. That's good. We're not gonna bother reshaping that. Cool. Okay, so we have. Sometimes I forget just how broken having a 5-star character with a crit ascension stat and crit damage weapon is. Because what do you mean with these dog shit artifacts? We're at 75 to 200. With 200 ER. Hold on. This is disgusting. We have, okay, wait, she's in a party, so let's take her out so we can see what her HP is without Hydro Resonance, because she isn't Hydro. She doesn't have a Hydro Resonance right now, so let's take them out. 33,000 HP with 75 to 200 crit and 200 ER. That is nasty. That is disgusting. So I think if we can get her a better HP goblet, like, you know, imagine one more HP roll. It's crazy. 15 crit from Ascension too. I said that, didn't I? Either way, this is a nasty Columbina. Holy moly. She's gonna go so hard. So, oh, damn. Okay. Crit damage from Lunar Reaction increases by 60%. Are you guys excited to try out Columbina? Because I sure as hell am excited to try out Columbina. Okay, so I know Columbina, I know I don't have the characters to make her like really work, but I'm excited. So this is where I failed my run last time because Columbina died. And I need to take a look. We need Electro. Okay, so we want Columbina on the second half. We want Columbina on the second half. So it doesn't really matter who we have with her. We need, I think Fischl would be fun. Do Fischl, Columbina. 900, 200 crit with 200 ER and 30k HP in like 2 hours. 1 hour and 18 minutes, man. Didn't even take that long. Okay, so we could go right in, maybe? I'm trying to think. There's a lot of options here. We could also try Miko. This doesn't look good, but it could be fun. We'll try this team. I don't think it works because I don't know if I can fight the Knuckle Duckle with it, but I'm so down to try. And then on first half, we just play Arlecchino. Do we need anything fun? Nah. Oh, actually, we could do Overload Arlecchino first half. Where's Bennett? And then we gotta replace. Who do we replace? We could do Raiden, but I don't like Raiden and Miko combined, to be honest with you. I think that's a not good combo. We'll try it. I'm down to like do a couple runs of this. I don't think we're gonna get it first run, but I'm just gonna try it.
Going in. Let's light it up. Hands where I can.
Laid bare.
Is it possible to kill the PMA before it splits?
Teamwork is dreamwork. Shadow Raven.
Transfixed.
No, it's not. Okay, cool.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, I did that early.
Witness my rise.
That leaves me with a lot of time. I'm kind of nervous about having my strong team go first because I like it the other way.
Busted. Fingers are about to get
But
Gotcha. Right here, right now. Illusion shattered.
holy 22k on the lunar charge.
Now you shall perish. Nothing lasts forever.
Right here, emerge. Right now. Here comes the catch.
The light will never die.
Quietly now.
Every moon converge.
Strike them down.
Torn to oblivion.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness.
I got hit by every single one of those.
Behold. Right here. Game's up.
Oh my lord, this where did he go?
Surge. A new moon rises.
Yeah, so we can burst off every rotation in this comp. Oh my god, I forgot about this part of that skit.
Inazuma shines
Oh my god. Honestly, I thought I was done for a second. I forgot.
Right now. Right here.
Nothing lasts forever.
Where is he? I can't see him. There's too much going on my screen.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Everlasting starlight, dispel the dark.
Come on now. Right now. Right here. Game's up.
This is
Gotcha.
not going well.
Everlasting starlight, dispel the dark.
What? Clearly, I don't know how to fight him.
Emerge.
Why did he just heal so much?
Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay, that was not clean at all. But luckily, he's the only Wild Hunt character we gotta deal with. Ugh, I didn't like that. What is this one again?
Odds revealed. Stop right there. Justice will overrule.
Oh, the Y-Ops, right.
Wings of darkness. Yeah. Everybody stand.
Sure would be a shame if I just didn't care about your mechanic at all. Huh?
Going in. Midnight vision.
Why did I ult instead of skill?
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon.
Okay. I feel like every single Spiral Abyss patch, I get worse and worse at the game. Is that just me? Right, this little
Right
rat.
now. Right here. Right now. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Busted.
This is where I died with Columbina the other time.
Illusion shattered.
Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Torn to oblivion.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly.
Surge. New moons converge.
Emerge. Right now.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Sight to behold.
Ow.
Right,
Ooh, chill out.
right now. Right here. Here comes the test. Busted. Quietly now.
Illusion shattered.
God damn, I have never had an easier time with that thing ever. Lunar charge is kind of broken. God damn. Okay.
Laid bare.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Hands where I can see 'em.
Where did I not place Oz down? I did not. Okay, where did Oz go? I didn't place him down again.
Transfixed.
This thing is very tanky.
Everybody stand back.
What are you? I've never seen you before.
Witness my
Is the chain new? Yeah, it is. I got it for Christmas. I mean, I've wore it a couple times on stream already. It's the Millennium Puzzle from Yuka. Okay, I can do this half cleaner. Honestly, if I have to reset this one, I would not be surprised.
overruled.
It's the Millennium Puzzle. Told us, yeah. You guys just didn't care. Okay, how do I fight you?
Wave. Emerge. Right now. So much.
Oh! You finished Moxing, you just came back from dinner with friends. Oh, good for you. How'd they go?
Oz revealed. Everybody stand back. Let's drop your weapons. Justice will
Transfixed.
I immediately ran out of Bennett Circle.
Midnight Bend.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
What am I doing? I didn't dodge. I could have ulted. You screwed up math, science, and IDU. What's IDU?
Let's light it up.
Don't worry about that. I think your Arlecchino died? No, I think you're seeing things.
Dreamwork. Hands where I can see 'em.
Laid bare.
Wings of darkness. I'm going in. Stop right there.
Transfixed.
Justice will. Let's light it up. Teamwork is
Interdisciplinary unit.
This is where
Combo of subjects. In this case, it was individuals and societies and science. We knew lithium extraction and mining with some tactical. Okay. I'm a streamer. You've got errands to run. See you later. Hope you have a good time running errands. Which I don't know why you would, but enjoy yourself nonetheless.
Converge. I'm always watching. Right here. Emerge.
Am I not
there
hitting
is
these
no
things?
escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Like, am I just not hitting them?
Game's up.
Okay, there we go.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Columbina, Hyposelenia.
Illusion shattered.
Show them. Right now. Emerge. Gotcha. Sight to behold. These are about to get dicey. Converge. Come on
I still
now.
haven't
Right
learned
now.
this rotation yet.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Ha! Ha!
Busted. Game's up. Time is over. Quietly now.
Wait, no, Armand. What happened? Nothing.
Show them. I'm always watching. Ha! What a dreadful ending.
I don't know if I need her though.
Shines eternal.
Here comes the cat. Ha! Gotcha. Quietly now.
I definitely need Raiden at least. That was probably okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That had to have been the least clean worst gameplay Spyro Abyss clear I've ever done in my entire life. Yet, it was probably one of the easiest. All I did was put Columbina on a team, and the Lunar Charge just cleared it for me. It was crazy. Why didn't I get any rewards? Did I already click them? I did. But, I mean, hey, look at that. 36 stars. Boom. What can you say, guys? I felt so wanted for a second. I'm sorry. But yeah, that had to have been one of the easiest clears I've ever done in my life, honestly. It cost me 1 Dust of Enlightenment, 2 Sanctifying Elixir, and like 20 Fragile Resin, but we did it. Now, I do still have... Oh, I have to... Alright. Did I... Oh my god, you know what I just realized I didn't do? I didn't test, I didn't test Columbina's damage with artifacts somehow. Did I go do that, or does it not matter? Let's go do it.
If you ever
Go test what her damage looks like with artifacts. Not that it matters, but we'll do it anyway. Bye bye, have fun, Armand. Let's see. You appear to have a black screen. There we go. There we go. Okay. So let's... I don't know. Do we test... Okay, let's do you... Ningguang. Where's Ningguang? There you are. And then the last one was... I think I did Fischl? Let's do Lisa instead.
just what will be
Just what will we come across next? You guys like the new outfit for Lumine? I think it's okay. The only thing I like it... Oh my god. I like it okay. It's just I don't like the puffy sleeve at the top. Zach, you're gonna go for C6 Iluga, Nuvolet, Vi. Some of those characters don't exist yet. It looks nice. Yeah, it's mostly cool. Let's see. 12k on the skill. Baby. Okay, let's see.
propagate.
You're in for a little shock.
How do we remove this invisibility again? Is it like this? So
Blitz.
I
Scatter.
We're catalyze, huh? There we go. Okay. So I also wanted to try out Lunar Charge 10k proc? 12k? 14k? Not bad. Okay, let's see. Lunar Crystallize, about 7,500. 9,500 there. I got the Verdant Dew is pretty low. But I think that's just because she's not on EN. It looks cool. I mean, the damage looks pretty cool. I mean, I am super happy with Columbina because she already got me to clear the Spiral Abyss, so that's kind of all I cared about. Now the real question is, what do we do now? Because that was kind of it. That was kind of the plan. I expected it to take a bit longer, but we kind of finished it really easily.
What shall we do?
Lunar Crystallize is going to be fun. I expect it to be. I'm really excited for Isabel. Oh, do you guys want to see... I guess I could do Theater. Theater ends in a week. What do you guys think? What else did you Onslaught? This one ends in 31 days. I guess I'll do Theater. That's not the teleport for Theater. I hate the theater. Well, I don't hate the theater, but like I hate it. Always gives me anxiety. Like I'm always super anxious about clearing it, even though I can always clear, well, not always, but I usually clear. I can clear Lunar Theater pretty well, but I still get like anxious about it. Should we take out Kokomi and put in Columbina? We should. The rest of these characters, I think, probably good. Yeah, we'll keep these. Good lineup. Okay. Somebody's used my characters. How do I tell? Is it because you're gay? What does that even mean? I like how it says, okay, people have used my characters 5 times, right? Arlecchino, 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 Arlecchino. Every single time. I mean, duh. It's so funny. Only one person's... Dude, this person 12 flowered? You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Let's go performance prep. Lunar mode. We should be good. It's PMA, Fire Crab, Knuckle Duckle, and Magokenki. Okay. We'll use the we'll use my Mavuika, but I'm not excited about it. And well, Yanfei is leveled, so I guess we'll use... Her artifacts aren't upgraded though. Can I give her... Give her one really? No. Okay, what is she at? She's at 34 to what? 84. Ooh, that's kind of steep. Okay, we'll use the trial Yanfei. What about her? She's at 33 to 199. The triple A, yeah. Okay, all trial characters. You're only missing HS and Easy Breezy, and it's hell. The Easy Breezy, that was easy and breezy. You're welcome. So we need one more character. Who are we gonna throw in? Electro? Let's just do Lisa. And then before we start, I just remembered I took off Sarah's thing, didn't I? Yeah, let's give her just a random crit rate one before we start. Is there a way to hide equipped? That'd be so stellar right now. No? Cool. Do I not have a leveled up? Don't care about that. You only have the Easy Breeze at 20%? Really? Really? That was the one I did with no UI. Seriously, I don't have a leveled up circlet I can give her. That's ludicrous. Hey, Lucid. Okay, well, shit. We'll just give her this for now. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Should be good. I mean, okay, so in theory, this is like my strongest theater. If I can't 12 flower this theater, I can't 12 flower any theater. Because these are my 3 strongest elements. Hydro, Pyro, and Electro. I do not have a stronger element set. So this is it. Oh, hello,
An
Arlecchino.
insurmountable problem, I presume.
We actually don't need vape. I think electrocharge is more important. Because that's my weaker side. You were exploring without a compass because you're still an Inazuma main quest-wise. I'm sorry, hold on. Did you just say I'm still an Inazuman main quest-wise? Does that mean you're still in Inazuma? I think it's funny that you called it Inazuman quest-wise. That was just, I don't know, that was really funny to me. Okay. Rune Drake. Earth Guard, Rune Guard. Second. Need to use Yanfei. Yanfei Siegewein. Yeah. I don't know, sorry, it's just instead of saying I'm still in Inazuma, you said I'm an Inazuman main quest-wise. Speaking of which, brother, Inazuma has been out for like 4 years? How are you still on Inazuma? You gotta lock in. This goddamn. That's crazy word. Your English ain't great, so don't expect much. No, I thought it was just funny, but it's not that your English is bad, it's just like the way the idea of it is funny. Is that what it sounds like?
Quick as a flash.
Josh, you're so mean. Thank you. I strive to be.
Surprise baptism. Boom. Invisible evidence.
We low-key need Inazuma expansion. We need a lot of things.
Let's move.
Personally, I'm not against the idea, but I want Mondstadt expansion before that.
Let's stir things up. Incinerate. Stronger.
Am I really gonna fuck up the first one?
Motion to compel. Breath of the flame. This should be fun.
Oh! Did I get it? Barely. Literally with 1 second. Okay. Or sorry, no second. Show you. Rat from the sky. What do we get? Take the
All is
fish.
accounted for. Let's move out.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad we took the fish. So 65 seconds versus 65. These are both the same, yeah? Like there's literally not a single difference. Okay. I think we'll probably dump Yanfei because I don't really need her. Let's do these characters. Yeah, we don't really get. There's no damage on this team, I just realized. Okay, let's try. We'll sacrifice Claire. If we're gonna sacrifice Clarinda, I want to keep.
Into the shadows.
Oh, I just realized I didn't borrow anybody's unit. I have a friend with a C2 Clarinda. I think.
Now I swear it's for medical research.
Wow, amazing what that just did.
Loaded.
Boom! Let's stir things up. Yeah!
Into the shadows.
Alrighty. It does feel a bit wrong wasting Clarinda like that, but oh well. Okay, let's do overload. Oh, we got We're gonna do the PMA. I think we do Arlecchino, Ion-san. Arlecchino, sorry, not Arlecchino. Mavuika, Ion-san. Let's just do Kokomi Mona, because I don't really want to use the rest of the characters.
Control breathing. Let's move. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Ha!
Rise with the sun. Pyroclastic surge.
Probably shouldn't have.
Quick as a flash. On my mark. Delve into destiny.
Light it up. Try and stop me.
You're gonna leave your Wi-Fi acting up? Well, have fun the rest of your day.
Stronger. Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
How did the fish in the resort come to life? What do you mean by that? What do you mean come to life?
Burn it down. Full throttle. Wrath from the sky.
You guys missed that?
Let's move. Control breathing.
Oh my god.
Shadows of fate.
Pyroclastic surge.
Damn. Damn. If I didn't miss that second arm, maybe.
Fate is
Do we
upon you.
ult? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ult. Cool. You needed the eraser. Oh, the fish on the pier? Yeah, you need to clear the paint off of them.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Pyroclastic surge.
Quick as a flash. Stop. Hold the line. Shadows of fate.
Rise with the sun.
I don't understand this character.
Written in the stars.
Light as the blazing sun.
Stronger. Let's move. First, revamp. Let me scribe.
Burn it down. Full throttle. Wrath from the sky.
Step aside. Start the decided.
I can't be bothered to 12 flower attempt to.
Rise with the sun.
I just don't. I think I'm pretty sure I can, but I don't like Mavuika and I don't know how to play her. Like, I know she's good, just don't feel it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Ayato. Okay, let's grab.
Good eye.
Not this. I want characters. No, let's go.
Wait for my
Kuki.
signal.
Okay, so characters who heal have an advantage. We can use Kokomi here. Do we need Kokomi for anything? No, we don't. Battle defense. We can use Hutao here. We can use. God, we can. I guess Raiden. Okay, Raiden, Komi, Mona. Raiden, Kokomi, Mona. Maybe we throw in her? And then if Raiden can't do it, we'll use Thorins.
Fate is upon you. Out of my way. Shine down.
17?
No, it's decided by destiny. Shine down. Now
I don't know if I can kill 17 units.
delve into destiny. Written
Did I
in
not
the
scale
stars.
first? I did.
Let me scribe. Believe my this hold the line. Covenant of the deep. Decided by destiny. Our bond is strong.
I don't think I
There is
should
no
ever
escape.
cookie
Fall
skill.
into oblivion.
Because I'm just gonna kill her. With all the characters losing HP, I think she's just gonna die.
Written in the stars.
I mean, I only need to kill 6
Out
more.
of my way.
I think I can do it.
Now you shall perish.
No, because I think it takes too much time for me to kill them. I think the timer is gonna run out. Oh well, let's just leave her alive then.
Covenant of the deep.
If we're not going for 12th flower, then it doesn't really matter anyway.
Decided by destiny.
But like, I mean, I was relatively close.
Illusion
3
shattered.
more.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, I was literally 1 off. Damn. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so we got. It's fine. I'll take Fischl. Hydro. Who do we have left? Oh yeah, we'll take this. Damn, we're not getting any of the good Hydro.
Justice.
You're so furnace? Okay, I can only assume that that is insulting. What does that mean? We want to save... Okay, by the way, we want to save Arlecchino for the Kenki. So we'll try not to use it. Not so much crafting nor smithing table. Well, I'm glad I don't give smithing table. I'm a little upset that I'm not quite the crafting, honestly. If I'm being honest with you.
You'll get frostbite.
Let me leave you a verse.
Ooh, I just realized you guys are on Frick.
Finds your fate.
Frick?
By
Oh,
royal
am I? What am I? Oh wait, I have C1 Huta now. I can do the charge dash.
It isn't time for a break yet. Flash frost.
Uh-oh. Why would that be insulting? Have you seen the smithing table? It's useless. Oh, you mean and then consequently the crafting table is the most useful thing. Die.
No, my soul. Let me
You
read
can like survive, Josh. Insult with that you would be a dried kelp block. I mean say so. I still think you're being mean to me.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my soul.
Damn, what am I getting? You think it's more of your aura. It's more gray and furnished than like the crafting table's brown. Are you... I mean, I'm assuming this is a new TikTok trend you've discovered, yeah?
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your odds revealed by time to go.
If you could choose to be any block in the game of Minecraft, what would you choose? Personally, I think I'd choose an iron block, because that's like one of my favorite blocks. Iron blocks are super useful. They're a pretty good building block. They sound nice. I like iron blocks. We need Farina. Wanted Farina
Who's
for the
our
upcoming
target this
crab
time?
fight. Oh well. No, just random thoughts. You have thoughts? I don't believe that. You beat 24 opponents. You can suck my. You beat 7 opponents. What are we thinking? 7 opponents is... These are just Wilderness Exiles, so they have double HP bars. I think I want to do this. Oh, I do have Columbina. Okay, let's think. We want Columbina for the crab and the knuckle. We have Clarinde. Let's try this one. We have Clarinde. Enchantment table, bookshelf, or the Christmas version of chests that look like presents. Oh, the green one, that's the single chest, or the red one, that's the double chest. Personally, I feel more like a double chest rather than a single chest. But that's just me. We don't want to waste every character here. So let's think. We need to get... We'll use one of Ayato. God. We have the Knuckle Duckle. We need to save electro characters for the Knuckle Duckle. So I want to save Clarinde and Raiden. Yeah. Or official. We'll use Hu Tao here. And then hopefully Mav Weekend can carry us through the next lunar thing. We don't need any Hydro. Ayato's here just to waste character slots. Let's do... Okay, we'll do Raiden here. I guess we'll do Xingqiu. Oh no, but we want Xingqiu for the water thing. But we want official... Okay, we'll waste I'll waste Xingqiu here. Simultaneously both at the same time. Interesting. Oh, I needed one more character. I want Fischl and Clarinde for the Knuckle Duckle. I guess we can get away with not using Xingqiu for the crab because we have Yelan.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
This is my first combat using the new Hu Tao constellation. If you couldn't tell.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
God damn, Hu Tao does so much damage. Oh, with Bates.
Shine down.
It's been so long since I've used her.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Boom, there we go. Honestly, I did get a little bit worried about that, but I'm kind of surprised she was so useful. Got him. We can probably get Farina. Yeah, we can get Farina here for the crab, which is big. Okay, so we're gonna do crab. Or sorry, Farina. We don't have Kokomi anymore. Farina. Oh, we do need a healer. Shit, I used all my healers. On Ayato. We'll save her. Okay, I'm thinking Clarinde, Fischl, Columbina for the Knuckle Duckle, Arlecchino, and doesn't matter for the Enki. We still need, and then I can also use Arlecchino for the Lunar, which means, yeah, I like that. We'll use Bennett here just to fill a slot. Okay, cool. And to give some healing. Hopefully this is enough.
Everybody stand back! Gotcha! Here comes the catch! Stop that, you!
Yeah, Should be enough. I still need more ER on Karina, honestly.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Game's up. Fun silver. Quiet and busted.
Are there really people out here doing this crab in 65 seconds? God damn. I guess I'm pretty close to that, actually. I'm not gonna get it, but I was pretty close.
Mind the danger.
Going in.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Busted.
Okay, I think I overhyped the crab. I was actually a lot more worried about it than I should have been. Okay, let's get the Miko. So we have the last lunar thing. We have lunar, duckle. What do we get? Ooh. Oh. oh. So we have combat, lunar, boss, knuckle, combat, Magukenki. So what is this? Pyro characters, perfect. We'll use Arlecchino for this, then Arlecchino for the Kenki, which means we need to use plunging attack. Okay, I'll not do that. Characters who heal have an advantage. Shit. We don't have any good healers anymore. Let's get some buffs. Oh, right, we still need to get her. I forgot.
Let's get started.
Okay, so... okay. I don't have any plunging characters. Do I? Does Yansan count? I don't think so. Okay, we'll try the... We don't have any healing for the Radiant Beast. I guess I could use Farina. We could use Farina for the Radiant Beast and have her on heal mode, which I don't love, but... So we do Farina... Mavwika? Yansan... Miko. Try this. We'll start off with damage for now.
Quick as a flash. Let's emerge.
Grab from the sky.
Okay, we murdered this thing.
Right here. Emerge.
Okay, that thing got obliterated. Holy shit. I was expecting a way harder fight than that. Okay, so... Two. Shangling.
Can't wait any longer.
Okay. Do one last buff. Nice. Okay, so let's do the lunar. Wait, was there a free thing? No. We'll do the lunar here because we got to use Arlecchino. It's just let's do Arlecchino, Shangling, do Yansan just cuz. Do I need? Okay, we're saving food. Let's just do you. I think this is good. Oh my god, what is this? This is not what I thought it was.
Start the clock.
What in the hell is this disgusting thing? I thought I was fighting like something much smaller than this, to be honest with you.
Quick as a flash.
Luckily, I have a C6 Arlecchino, so it doesn't matter.
Transfixed.
I thought that was like one of the small robots. Okay. So, we got that. Let's get... You found the chest for the achievement, but you're still at 95%. Well, like, there's other stuff you can do, remember? You don't... It's not just, thingy. Sorry, that's all I got. It's not just chests that give you stuff. Okay, so this Knuckle Duckle is the one I'm most worried about. This is what we've saved Columbina for. So we go Columbina, Clarind, Fischl, and then let's do Sara.
No turning back!
Midnight confirmed.
Time to testify.
Am I hitting them?
By royal decree.
Quiver!
A new moon rises.
Hunt them down. Ready.
Wings of darkness.
Storm the front! Flash!
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Shoot on sight!
Dude, I just didn't. I'm not at all used to having lunar reactions because I murdered that thing. Holy moly, he got fucked up. Holy shit, I destroyed him. Any good hydro kick? No, not really.
Stay close.
One last evade buff. Okay, so we have a normal battle left. Hydro characters have an advantage versus this. Who do I have left per character? I think this one's probably this one. To Kaching, Yelan, Candace. Kaching, Yelan, Candace. And then for Arlecchino, we want Bennett and her. We used up Fischl, so we'll use Miko instead. We use Columbina. Right. Kind of weird having Yelan last this long into a round.
A new moon rises. Speed of light. Huh? Nowhere to hide.
Quiet now. Things are about to get dicey.
Did I get it?
Flame. A moonlit night for all. Incoming. With sorting from shadow.
Here comes the catch.
Damn, Columbina is making this thing a breeze. This is insane. Although admittedly, I probably could have done the stage with just... Probably could have done it with just Yelan.
Surge. Speed of light.
Game's up. Quiet now. Busted.
Whatever. There you go. Okay. So, that's nice. Take Amber, because we have the last thing. Let's just do... We'll be doing Overload mostly. Do the 2 Overload buffs. And let's do this. Okay, so Arlecchino, Chevreuse, Miko, Bennett. Arlecchino, Miko, Chevreuse, Bennett. Probably should start setting up Miko.
Right here.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You asked for it.
Laid bare.
I hate him.
Right now, right
What am I
here.
doing?
Emerge. Everybody stand back. I'm always watching.
Why am I not just using
Right
a...
now.
Why am I trying to have fun?
Transfix.
Josh, sorry you're late. How are you? I'm doing great. Let me... Once I'm done killing this stupid, annoying little time waster, we can show you what we
Right
did
here.
today,
Right now.
because
Right here.
it was a doozy.
Everlasting as the moon.
Cinematic shot. Alright. Nice. Once again, though, kind of annoying that I missed like 2 flowers at the start, and that was it. My feet are cold. Give it to me. Show me the power. You have such wonderful news. What's that? What's your wonderful news? What'd you do? What have you done? Look at that! Hu-Tao! Hu-Tao made it! Oh, that's so cool. And she took the most damage. Oh, Hu-Tao. Still funny. 25 character. Sir. Your knee is healed, your quad is just short, and you need to stretch. Ooh, that means you can... Oh yeah, look at that, up there. That means you can finally run. Or, you could do what I do, you could walk. Oh, I didn't use any supporting gas. Okay. 3, I missed 3. This one looks really cool. Ooh, that's exciting. You should, okay, you can run, but honestly, you probably should start really slow. Start with walking, then jogging, before you get back into running. You gotta be smart. Make sure you don't overwork yourself just because you can. Boom. I actually like my Lunar Arcanums. 4? How do you have 4? I only have 3. 1. Oh no, I do have 4. 1, 2. They look so good. I actually really like the ones I have. The Moon, the Tower, Death, and the High Priestess. I remember last time I took the High Priestess instead of the Moon because I liked it, and I'm glad I got both. Oh, I'm so excited. You're gonna start slow, no worries, but you're so happy. Yeah, I'm happy for you too. Finally, your leg is well, healed. That's super nice. It's always fun. I don't, it's not the greatest example, but I did, like, I was at a point where, like, I was walking and it hurt when I walked, and now I can walk without pain, so it's cool. You're gonna celebrate with carbonara. Ooh, some nice pasta. I didn't collect mine. Okay, hold on. Let me claim my rewards, and then I can show you. A 1,000 Primo Gems just for completing it. Lovely. Okay, so let me get my Thespian tricks first. We have 3, right? Let me do... Okay, so we can do Farina. We could do Dory. And we can do Kale. So, crazily enough, I actually am capped on Thespian tricks now. Because I actually can't buy anymore because I don't own these characters. Oh, you can buy them even not owning the character? I lied. Your recurring pain came back because your quad shrunk too much lacking you. Really? It's only been it's only been like 2 months, right? I'm surprised. Okay, well, that sucks. Yo, welcome, detective. Hope you're having a good day. Or a good night. Okay, let me collect my rewards from theater, and then let's show you what... Let me stop my recording. All right, let me show you what we did today that you missed. You had crazy quads though. Yeah, but it shouldn't shrink that much in a couple months. Anyway, so today was Columbina, right? You ready for this? Hold on. Let me take her out of Hydro Resonance. Okay, hold on. You ready for this? So the final build is we have almost 34,000 HP with 75.9% crit, to 207 crit damage with 201 ER. She came out crazy. She came out so good. We have her on her signature weapon with the Nocturne's Curtain Call. I have her on 4-piece Silken Moon, ER HP crit rate. She is C0. And then 199 talents. And so once I got the build done, we did Spiral Abyss where she carried me, and then we did Theater. That's so good. I know, I'm so excited for it. She's very strong. I will say, I liked her, but I gotta say the worst thing, I have 2 complaints. Hold on. I like how she came out. I'm excited for her. She's very powerful with the lunar reactions. But I have 2 complaints about Columbina. The first complaint is she's too floaty. She literally doesn't fall. Like, she falls too slow for me, and it really pisses me off. And I don't know why it pisses me off, but like, she's just too slow, and it annoys me. See, because you have
No need to fret.
she's just got not enough gravity. Like, every other character jumps like a normal character, but she just goes, you know. And the second thing that really annoys me is I wish she was wearing shoes, because it weirds me out that she just has her. But other than that, I'm super excited for her because I can finally access lunar reactions. Like speaking of which, this is actually really big too. With Columbina level 90, I have every character in the game at level 90 again, including the mannequins. So it took me a while, took me almost a year, but I once again 90'd every character. I'm excited. I'm so happy about it. It's great. It's big. You didn't get the build for her? You don't get the build for her? You don't understand it? What do you not understand? I don't know enough about her, but I can explain as much as I can. You don't get... Okay, so... Builds... So... You want her on the Silken Moon's Serenade set. Hold on. You're hungry and gonna make food? I would like food. Okay, so sorry. You have 2 options for Columbina's artifacts. You have the original set, which is the Silken Moon Serenade, or you have her on the new set called Albad of Morning Star and Moon. So the goal is her best set is the Serenade, the Silken Moon Serenade, but this effect doesn't stack. So if you have this on another Nodcry character, put her on the other one. But if you don't have another character on this, put her on this. And then all you want to do, like, the only thing Columbina cares about stats wise is crit, HP, and ER. Because and HP, sorry. Crit, HP, and ER. She gets her maximum damage bonus at about, for her scalings, you want to get her for her because her let me calm down and speak normally. For Columbina, because her skills scale at max HP, you want to get her to as close to 35,000 HP as possible. You can go over 35,000 HP, but it's kind of like diminishing returns. You get like the most damage, most bang for your buck at 35,000 HP. And you obviously want crit on her because she's a crit character. And then the only other stat you want is ER, because you want her to be able to obviously use her ultimate consistently. So you want to aim for good crit stats with good ER and 35,000 HP. So however you can get that is the best. And then in terms of like how she works, I can't explain to you the lunar reactions because I don't understand. But the basic idea is she buffs lunar reactions. So it's like, she buffs lunar reactions, but she can also enable them. You just got her, that's why you don't know? I honestly don't know either, I didn't really... Yeah. Now, okay, I need to... Now that I'm done actually building Columbina, I need to do my artifact runs because I'm out of Mora. completely. So let me do that. You're making sourdough like from scratch. It's gonna take you a while. Holy moly! Oh, do you guys like my thumbnail? I thought it was really funny. Tonight we build the moon. I'll do my artifact run, and then what should I do? I kind of want to play TFT. What are you guys' thoughts on TFT? You bought some? Like the starting thing, or you just bought sourdough? Because I know sourdough takes a while to make, right? You're just toasting a slice of it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm kind of a chef too. The other day, I microwaved cold chicken. So I understand what it's like to be a culinary creator, such as myself. Wait, does Columbina take fall damage? Yeah, probably. You're too incompetent to make it from scratch. Don't say that about yourself. It's not that you're too incompetent to make it from scratch. It's that sourdough is really difficult to make. Bread is hard to make. I don't make food.
Stabilize.
But I know that sourdough is like, bread is hard to make, and sourdough is even harder. You're getting a really pretty air fryer for your birthday. You know, I never got the air fryer obsession, because my oven has like an air fryer mode, but things never come out tasty right in them. I need to switch her. I know we don't have the Nod Cry wings yet, but let me give her. I could also play Subnautica again, but I'm not sure if I want to play Subnautica again, but I've been having some issues with my GPU fan is like, when I'm playing Booba or I'm playing Subnautica, it spins up to 2000 RPMs, and I'm not sure why. So I'm a little bit hesitant to play the game because I think I need to repaste my I need to apply a new thermal paste and get a new fan in. I think it's just convenient, I guess. Is this freaking out? Like, okay, so here's the thing, right? So I was checking on the stats, and when I was just idling in Ruba, the new area, it was spinning up to 2000 again, but the temperature was very normal. It was 40 degrees Celsius while in a game, which is more than acceptable, because like 40 degrees Celsius is kind of what you wanted at idling, and it was at it when I was in Lua. So I don't know why it's spinning up so high. So yeah, it is really odd. It's like, because when I played Subnautica, I had a fan control app that I purposefully set it to low at, just so that it wouldn't be loud during the stream. But I'm a bit worried about it spinning up high, so I think I gotta have to find a day where I'm not actually using it, and I gotta clean out the computer, then reapply thermal paste. Well, I guess I gotta check it, because it might not be too bad. It might just be the fan itself, not the thermal paste, but I'll check the thermal paste. And then I gotta install new fans, because I got them right here. I think I showed you guys last week. I have 3 new fans. I think I can get all 3 of them in. My plan is to put 1 in the back and 2 at the top, and hopefully that helps with the airflow, so I don't need to worry about it. And then that way I can set the fans at a bit of a lower speed. But I just have to disconnect my PC, and I hate doing that because of all the wires, and it's really big. So I'm gonna do that soon. But yeah, I'm so excited that I'm so happy I have every character at 90 again. It was so expensive. I actually think, no joke, I think leveling characters to 90 is more expensive than triple 90ing them. It's actually ludicrously expensive. I had forgotten just how bad it was. I had 5 characters to level, and it took me 13 million Mora. Like, what the hell? Why is that so expensive? I also have to do, I gotta edit today too. The next video I'm gonna do, I think I want to do Columbina stream first. And then I want to do a video about 9ing every character again. And then the hope is that by the time those are finished, I'll actually be ready to do the Inazuma video. Or at least close to it. Because I can show you in a second, but I'm actually pretty close to having all the talent books for Inazuma. And Inazuma is actually not that expensive. It's only because Mondstadt and Leeway were both 40 million Mora. Inazuma is like 20 million. It's like half as expensive. So it's gonna be quicker. It's gonna be quicker. I don't think I'll get it done. I think I might be able to get it done by February. March or February. So I'm excited for that. And then after that I have no ideas. So we'll see what comes. Her running kind of pisses me off because of how light it is.
The sky is clear again. We should be able to see the moon tonight.
I'm also, I don't know, I'm this. Oh great, okay. I'm also not sure because when I said on Discord that I wanted to edit, or I wanted to edit my Horizon video twice. One for the main channel and then one for a separate channel, and I did do that, but I don't know if I want to like edit twice for other stuff like Subnautica. You almost broke up with your boyfriend this week, but you gave him another chance until summer. Oh no, what happened? I felt like earlier this month you guys were having a great time. What happened? Here we go. She's very flouncy. She's very flouncy, and she rings when you. His behavior while he was here was just uncalled for, and he's behaving like a 12-year-old all the time and doesn't care enough about his future. Talk about the future, eh? It's mostly because he's being both in behavior and I guess behavior. Like, he's not worried about his future. He's just being immature about it. Interesting. Well, I hope you two can work things out. You had a big talk with him and he said he'll try to improve, so you gave him another chance on your mom's advice. Well, I hope everything works out, but I don't have any advice for you because I am terrible with relationships, so good luck. This is the one. Alright, cool. Gosh, Mora's... I need Mora. Badly. You know what's crazy is I did the event that's out right now. The what's the word? What's the word? I did the picture taking event that's out right now purely because I needed Mora. And I did the Archon quest. This is like the earliest I've ever done the Archon quest, but I did it because I needed the drops for Columbina for today. And if I did it, I could save myself like 2-3 fragile resin. Like, oh, that's a good idea. Wild, I know. I'm just so smart. I don't know what to do. I also don't know what to do with the Inazuma version of the Inazuma video. I kind of want to do it where I stream. This is gonna sound crazy, but I kind of want to like build every character for Inazuma, because you know, for Mondstadt and Leeway, all I did was level them. Well, I guess not all, but I got all their talents leveled up and all their weapons leveled up. And I'm wondering if I wanted to do this for Leeway, but I was already like too far. Like, it had already taken too much. Excuse me. It had already taken too much time for me to consider it. Because there's less Inazuma characters for me to work on, I'm wondering if I'm thinking about maybe streaming. I think. Well, actually, okay, let's just take a look. So I'm wondering if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's only 12 Inazuma characters, right? Because Leeway had like 17, Mondstadt had like 18. There's only 12 Inazuma characters. Also, for 5 of these characters, weapons are already maxed out. So that's like Mora cost is down there. And a bunch of these characters already have like hella leveled up talents. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm not committing to the idea, but I'm thinking about doing streams to build these characters with artifacts because there's so little of them, you know? Because we're already halfway to the point of building every character maxing out every character, sorry. Because Sumeru, I only have 8 characters. Fontaine, I only have 7. Natlin, I only have 5. And then Nodcry, there's only 2 right now. And then 1 more Winds of Eye comes. So we're over the halfway point, and I'm trying to make it because the Mondstadt video was kind of lame. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought, well, maybe not lame. In this series I have of trying to max out characters, I started off with leveling every final ascension of every character, and then leveling every character, and then building every Mondstadt character and building every Leeway character, right? So I think every single video I've done has gotten better, but like, it wasn't lame. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best I could do. I can make a video much better, because I think when you look back at the videos, the first video that I did where I ascended every character was like, it was terrible. Like, it just, in terms of the video, it wasn't a good video. But like the reason it did so well is because the concept is really big and something that's interesting, right? And the same thing, I think it's the same thing is true for what is now my most popular video, is sending every character to 90. If I watch that back and I think to myself, I wish this was not my most popular video, because I can do better. I can make them more interesting, because for that video and like for those first 2 videos, basically what I did is I spent all the resources and the money, and I just like I sped it up, right? Like, I sped up the footage by like 400%, and I talked over it. And I think that I can make videos I think I can make the video way better than that. So I want to make every region better than the last. So Mondstadt was honestly, I think the most interesting thing about Mondstadt was that I sang in it. I think that was like the most interesting part of the video. And then I think Leeway did better because instead of just like speeding through leveling up the characters, I did damage tests. So the main focus wasn't on just spending the resource, which I think made it a bit more interesting. But I think for Inazuma, if I go, so I went from just speeding through to damage testing, and then with Inazuma, we can do like artifact building, like add on the artifact building. I think will make it better, is what I hope. But I still have to, I'm still not sure how I'll do that. It's just a thought I had.
Sounds good to me.
Nothing to fear.
And then another thing I want to work on this year, which I've been really bad at, and I feel kind of bad about, is I want to do more like update videos for do more member stuff, because I feel like I haven't done anything for members all the time. Or not all the time. Like I feel like I've done very little for memberships, where I want to get better at like doing showing off progress updates and behind the scenes stuff. You support all Josh thoughts? Well, thank you, but you gotta support only the good one. Bad ones you can't support. You don't mind the shirts? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just bad at it. Also, like I think my least favorite thing about members videos is if you make a members only video, it shows up like on the channel, on your YouTube channel, for anybody to see, and it like comes up in search results for people who aren't members. And I feel like I don't like that. Like I don't like people who aren't members being able to see videos you make for members only, because I feel like it leaves a sour taste in people's mouth. So that's why I only do members only. That's why I for my videos I keep them unlisted and then put them in a post, because I think that's easier. But also I think part of the issue with that is it's hard to see the posts. It's not, posts don't come up for everybody. But I'm not sure. I don't know if I should also make like a members only channel in Discord, which would be hard to do because, one, how do you verify people are members? Two, how do you, not everybody who wants to be a member wants to be in the Discord, you know? I'm not sure, but I want to try and get better at that. Oh, you know what else I want to do? This is something I've been thinking about a while. I want to go through all my old videos and live streams that don't have thumbnails or had bad thumbnails and redo them. Because I think I'm better at thumbnails than I used to be, so I want to redo them. Well, not all of them, just some of them. I think that would be really fun. It'll take a while though. What is this? I can never remember the names of some of these songs. You still haven't logged into Genshin? You just got the new Valette skin and logged out. That's how I am with Wuwa right now. I want to play, I really want to play Wuwa because I really like the new region. Speaking of, I just watched the live stream today and it looked crazy. I'm excited for it. Both for the first time in forever, I think both the male and female character that are coming out are both ones I want. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get either of them. But I want to play more Wuwa, but with my, I'm a bit worried about keeping my, fans running at maximum capacity while playing it. When does the extra Archon Quest reward run out? Let's see. 32 days. You have 32 days to do it. And then there's also the Shutter Flash event. Takes 30 minutes and it runs out in 2.5 days. So probably want to do that too. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Speaking of which, dude, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Zabai. I'm so ready for Zabai. 66,000 Primogems and 12 fates. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Speaking of which, you probably should log in to get these rewards because it takes you 8 days. You also need to get these stuff too. You're burnt out on Genshin? Yeah, you're burnt out, but you want the free Primo Gems, right? And the free fates. You should do what I do, where you just log in, do dailies, and log out. That's what I do on every game that's not Genshin. You're not sure if you care enough? It's up to you. We're very different people.
Take it easy.
Actually, to be fair, I've been that burnt out on Genshin before, but I just have to. I'm trying to manage myself with the game, because I think if I burn out on Genshin, it could quite possibly be the worst possible thing ever, because 98% of what I make is Genshin, and nobody really cares anymore about anything that's not Genshin. So if I burnt out of Genshin, that would suck, because I would have nothing to do. That would be bad. I do kind of want to play TFT. I think I'm gonna do this daily run, and then I'm gonna play TFT. And I don't know if you know anything about it, but if you don't, I will introduce it. I keep doing that. No, I always get this section of the run mixed up in my head, because it's one, then down, and then you go back to get the other one. Your ex made you play TFT and you don't like it? You don't like TFT? Oh man. So there's the thing. Currently, there's sets in TFT that come out. I hate. Well, like I finished the battle pass for the set that came out, and I've like learned it pretty hard, and I'm bored of it. I actually don't like the new. Like I don't like the set because the way it's designed is just unfun to me. But they just came out with what's called a revival set, which basically means they take an old set that people used to play, and they brought it back for a limited time. So I'm super excited. Like I really want to play the old set because the set it's way more fun and new. That's what, honestly, I've been thinking about it like all night. I've been thinking about the Columbina stream, but also I want to play too. I kind of want to play League, but I also don't want to. But I also want to play League. But I think League is like super. I don't know. I don't think I can stream it. I did it once and it felt weird. It's not this. I think I started at sub 1 million gold. What was I? I think I was at 800,000, but I might have been at 900,000. You have to clean soon also? Lol, sucker. Oh, actually, maybe I should go on a walk instead of... I should probably go on a walk. I need to do it. I need to do extra exercise this week because I didn't. Okay, new plan. New plan. I think I'm gonna go on a walk and end stream. I wonder what. I don't have a plan for next.
Take it easy.
Either. Although I gotta say, I'm super proud of myself for we're 3 weeks into 2026, and I have kept my goal of streaming once a week. I'm just that good at it. My plan is to have the building Columbina video out next week. That requires me to do a lot of work. And I have a backup plan, but I'd rather not use it. So we'll see. We'll see. I got a lot of work to do, to be honest with you. A lot of work to do this week and this weekend. And a lot of TFT to distract me from doing it. Good luck, thank you.
Take it easy.
It really depends on how distracted I get with TFT. Oh yeah. I gotta update my spreadsheet. No, I gotta go on a run. I should probably go on a run, actually. Oh well. Speaking of run, like Hikaru said earlier when she was here that she got a client for her nails from the Discord. Isn't that cool? Isn't that interesting? Like, I don't know how that works, but that's cool. I know, it's super interesting. You know what else? You should also remember, don't forget to say hi to the French person. Because the French person may not be here, but they watch the stream VODs. Hi, French person. It amuses me to no end. But I think that's part of the reason being told that there's people who actively watch stream VODs made me realize I should probably work on stream thumbnails, because I kind of just forget my phone. I kind of just forget about them. I think I want to do thumbnails and just give it, give a little help. Also, I realized I was taking a look at Moist Critical because I was watching some of his videos. I realized he streams every day. That's insane. I can't believe that. Because not only does he stream every day, he streams every day and uploads like pretty much every day. And he does it all by himself. It's crazy. It's crazy the work ethic that goes into that. Okay, let me update my spreadsheet and then I'm gonna go on a walk. Then we're gonna end this. Okay. Where did these come from? 18 and then resistance books we have 17. And then 21 ballad, and this is why it always kind of annoys me when people ask if I'll share the spreadsheet, because I'm like, it's not magical. It's just like a bunch of numbers that I keep inputting myself. Take care, stay safe out there, and have fun. I will. Once I'm done with this, which shouldn't take too long. 92, 29, elegance 158, 79, 123, 142, and 33. Mara we got 32, 197, 35. Praxis is 46. Wait, what? Oh, this is really wrong number then. 46, 92. Oh, I had the wrong ones. That's why. No, these are ingenuity. Oh, I messed up. You got strawberry buttermilk at Aldi and it was so good you want more. Is buttermilk a drinking thing? I thought it was a cooking thing. 7. 153 and 30. Fontaine, we got 143 equity. 3, then we got order book. 160. No, these are justice books. 160 and 36. 36. Okay, numbers are very off. And then order books, we have 82, 51, and it's both. There's plain that are good for tenderizing meat and flavored ones for drinking. That way nothing goes to waste. Buttermilk just sounds like something I could not eat. Sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds too, like it would be too thick and gross for me. 5. Conflict, we have 61, 70, then 72. Okay, and the nod cry, we can update this. Oh god, I have to redo the calculations though. Like yogurt drinks basically. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of yogurt drinks though. I don't know, maybe, like, I don't think I'd hate it, but I don't think I'd like it. 49. Elysium, and then Vagrancy is 547. It's like yogurt drinks. I just read that. I don't know. Am I going insane? We gotta also really quickly redo Columbina. Because this site is so good, I wish I had found it earlier. Okay, so I need to check what it would take. Okay, let's see. Sales, 22, 21, and 3. 22. 21 and 3, and she's at 9. She's at a 90. Is that it? Was that her weapon name? I kind of forgot. Nocturne's Curtain Call. That's what it was. Kurt. Cool. And then she needs 4 more masks. That. Update here too, I forgot. Currently have shoot. We have 0. Okay. We have 0. 0, 0, 0. And then to upgrade her we needed, I already forgot. We need 4 more. Total for 9 is 4. Total for 18, we gotta read. Okay. Tentacles. Over 10. There you go. Boom. Okay, so we currently have 0 left over from 9. We have -9. How's that possible? Oh. Okay, so we have -4 there. Need 10, right? Got that done. Oh, you know what else sucks? I'm gonna have to do Zabai, because Zabai is leeway. Uses leeway. Hello, Natasha, or Selena. How you doing? Yeah. I'm gonna have to put her up here because she's a Nodcry. She uses Nodcry stuff, but she is gonna need gold books, which I don't have enough of. Really don't want to farm that again, but okay. That's all set up. I do need to redo my enemy mats one, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I think that's gonna do it for today, because I'm gonna go a modicum of exercise. and then I gotta go edit and play TNT. So that's gonna be it for. Oh, I didn't mean to turn my music off so quick. Sorry. That's gonna be it for today. You don't like that the is showing now? It's weird now, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I'll see you guys again on Friday and earlier if I find something else to do, but probably Friday again next week. You guys enjoy your week and be safe. Bye guys. Bye.